Right, so guys, welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be basically about movie reviews. Everyone loves a movie. This year, there's going to be some amazing titles coming out.
Like
do you agree?
Toy Story 5.
Oh, there's literally
Mario
this year.
Galaxy.
Exactly.
I think this is the year of movies.
Yeah.
It has to be.
It's don't get me wrong. I think not last year or the year before there was a good year, like good movie releases.
What,
but
2024?
this year, yeah, I think there was. Yeah, but this year there is some good movie releases, as Vanilla said. So the first one, obviously, as you know, 27th of February was Scream 7. Now, how many more can they add to the franchise? The plot is basically Sydney, she's moved to her new life in a new town, but somehow the new Ghostface killer has found where she lives. But this time, it's after her daughter. Now, have you seen Scream?
No, I'm not allowed to, Mum says. What are you laughing at?
Alright, so maybe I could give you a little sneak preview of Scream, the original one.
Okay.
Now the first one, I remember when I was a kid, it came out in 1996, 97. And I remember when it actually came out in cinema, it was like a big thing.
1996.
Yeah, I think it was like 96, 97. So we are looking forward to seeing this one. Obviously, I'm going to go and see it with my partner, to see her face and see if she doesn't like horrors. So that'd be good.
The next movie is Pixar's animated Hoppers. Comes out March 6th.
So I've seen this one. This one actually looks good. I've seen the trailers to this one. So basically, it's about a girl called Mabel that uses experimental technology, and she hops her consciousness into a robotic beaver.
Sounds good.
No, it does. Honestly, like have you seen the trailer?
Nah.
No, it doesn't. Honestly, for Pixar's films are always brilliant. They've done Toy Story, like Cars. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
on.
Some movies are like bit buns.
Which one?
No, there has to be like a movie. They can't
No,
all be
Pixar's.
great. No.
Pixar's. Ever since obviously, like, don't forget, Pixar's Disney, isn't it? Or Disney's Pixar now.
I think Disney still owns Pixar.
Yeah, they bought it out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It used to be just Pixar by itself. Obviously, when they first done Toy Story, it was just Pixar. But now it's Disney Pixar. But since they've done their films, they're brilliant.
Not Disney.
Yeah, like well, Disney films are good. Obviously, Pixar films, I think, like just together, like obviously, the combination is good. So check that one out, guys. That comes out March the 6th. Right, so another great film that's coming out this year is Super Mario Galaxy, the movie. Now, it comes out April the 1st.
Mario.
It's the second one to the franchise.
I've been waiting for this one.
Do you know what? Like the first one was good. You have to agree, guys.
The first one was probably like, I was thinking that it would be like pretty.
No, the graphics
fun.
was
Yeah, I know, but like.
Nah, like they could have. Like, I think if they'd done that, it would have been a flop.
Yeah, I know, because I
this
thought
one-
it'd be pretty buns until I saw the trailer and I was like,
Nah, the graphic content on it was actually good.
It was really
They've done a really good job with the first one, so I'm looking forward to the second one. Do you know what it's actually about?
I think Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad go to like outer space
Okay.
to defeat Bowser Jr., who's seeking revenge for his father.
Okay, makes sense. So obviously that plot does actually look quite interesting to see, obviously because it does now spin off from the first one. So check that one out, guys. April the 1st. So guys, the next film is a horror. Now I've been waiting for this one. I love my horrors. It's basically called Ready or Not to Here I Come. Picking up from the first film, Grace is now pursued to go up against new, wealthier and more dangerous families to basically get the chance of the IRC.
See, I wouldn't know this. I've never seen.
The first one.
Yeah, I've not
Yeah,
seen
the first one.
one.
Out of honesty,
I wouldn't
it is
really
a bit.
know about it until now.
It's a bit of a weird horror, out of honesty. The UK release is April the 10th, so I'm looking forward to that one.
So the next movie is Michael, which comes out April 24th.
Do you know what? This is the film I've been waiting for. This is one of the biggest films that I've been waiting for this year. Like Michael Jackson is like, I'd say, mate, he's up there. He's one of the best musicians that's ever come across in your lifetime. Well, in my lifetime.
Well, yeah, I haven't really,
You didn't obviously get to experience.
because he died before.
Yeah, exactly. So, which was a sad thing, obviously, obviously not just for me, but for everyone.
It's a heartbreaking thing.
It was, of course it is. It's like,
It was.
he was too young to die. But
Was he like 42?
no, I think he was a little bit older than that. But that's another story. But the film comes out April the 24th. Everyone knows who Michael Jackson is. Guys, you've got to see this film. It's going to be like a doc about him. It's going to be the one to see.
It's going to be one of the best movies.
Of course, yeah, 100%. Check it out.
On to the next one.
Right, so another great film that's coming out. Not just another great film, but a great artist. Unfortunately, and again, another one that's obviously left us so early is Iron Maiden, Burning Ambition. Now, do you know obviously Iron Maiden?
I don't really know the band, but all I know is Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, he's the main, obviously, exactly, that's right.
I
He
think
was obviously
everyone knows him, but not like really the band.
He was the man,
Yeah.
out of honesty. So guys, you definitely got to check that one out. That's coming out May the 7th. It's basically a documentary about Iron Maiden and obviously how they started off in the East London pubs.
On to the next one.
Let's check it out. Right, so another great film that's coming out May the 15th is Mortal Kombat 2. The story continues off from the first one. This time we're going through the deadly battle that obviously continued and built up from the first film of the 2021. Now, Mortal Kombat was a great game, obviously playing up when I was younger.
Yeah, we don't really know the movies, but we do know the games.
Yeah, so obviously it's a bit like Street Fighter.
Yeah,
it was always
a bit more gory.
Street Fighter was the main game that came out obviously on like a Nintendo when I was younger. But as we got older, they brought out Mortal Kombat, which is a bit more gory.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's obviously the first film was a great film. So the second one I'm looking forward to. Have you seen the first one?
Nah, I'm not allowed to. Isn't it like 16, 18?
I think it's an 18.
Yeah, I'm not allowed. It's because it's too gory.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
You gotta check it out.
Friday, May the 22nd is going to be one of the best days.
Yeah?
Because two of the best movies going to come out. Tom and Jerry and The Forbidden Compass.
Oh, I've actually seen this. Like the trailer for this is good.
I've seen the actual first one of Tom and Jerry.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And Star Wars, Mandalorian, and Grogu.
Ah.
Don't do what you were doing.
I'm looking forward to the Star Wars one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I do like the Star Wars franchise.
I bet you love Grogu.
Grogu. Guys, May the 22nd.
It's going to be a good day. So May the 29th is going to have the Backrooms.
Oh, okay. Guys that don't know Backrooms, it was a game that basically was brought out on the Steam platform.
In 2021.
It came out 2021, right?
I think 2021 to 2022 was like really big.
It's going to be a bit of a weird one, do you not think?
Yeah, it's coming like far away, don't you think? Like 5 years.
Yeah, but the game... So
it's still kind of good.
The game is a bit weird. Obviously, you land into one room and you're
in another. It's like
so
levels.
you're going through levels and it's just like continuous rooms of like basically you can't escape.
Well, there's like a small chance you can escape. There is an escape, but like it's a lot to go through.
That's right, exactly. And you're facing up against obviously like monsters and things like this.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's coming out May the 29th.
And I am looking forward to it.
I don't know if it's going to be...
I don't think it's going to be as good as the Mario movie. I feel like it's going to be a flop, but like, it is good.
But there's a bit of a jump in it, Mario movie to Backrooms. Obviously, like there's going to be like the money budget. Do you understand? Obviously, the budget that's gone into Mario and the budget that's gone into Backrooms. So, obviously, yeah, it's going to look... let's see.
It could be good. Could be absolute cheeks. But
that's right, exactly. So, let's see how far they go with this one, guys. Check it out, May the 29th. So, guys, the next film that we're going to be talking about is Masters of the Universe. Now, do you know Masters of the Universe?
Nah.
Now, this was a brilliant film when I was brought up when I was a kid. So, this is definitely going to be another live action film. It comes out June the 5th. So the story and the plot is about Adam. He's returning back to Eternia because he spent 20 years on Earth to defend against Skeletor. Remember Skeletor?
No.
The bone guy with the hood.
Is he the guy that says, "Until we meet again"?
That's right. Skeletor. That's right.
Okay, yeah.
He's got like a blue cape sort of thing, and he's like also a skeleton.
Right. Yeah.
So guys, check that out. That's June the 5th. Right, so guys, another film that I've been waiting for, not just me, is obviously you. As soon as I say the franchise, you're going to know it. It's Scary Movie 6. It comes out June the 12th. Now, you know Scary Movie.
Yeah, I've seen the first two. I haven't seen the rest.
The Wayne brothers have done it again. So basically, they're taking a piss out, obviously, all like other different films. So this one, they're taking a piss out of Wednesday, Megan, Leatherface, Ghostface.
I have a really bad feeling that they're going to call Wednesday Tuesday.
Like you said, the first two was done by the Wayne brothers, and then obviously 3, 4, 5, so on were done by I think another side company. But the first two, you could tell the difference between the first two, 3, 4, and 5.
Well, the first two better.
First two were the best ones. They were done by the Wayne brothers.
Okay, so this one should be good.
I think it's gonna be brilliant. I can tell straight away.
June 12th.
So guys, check that one out. It's gonna be June the 12th.
So the next movie is Toy Story 5.
Now this is the film that I've been waiting for.
This is the
This
one.
is like one of the ones. Don't get me wrong, I love Toy Story.
Yeah, but you don't know. Is it like a different one? Is it Pixar still?
Of course it is. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Disney Pixar. I don't think another company would like. It won't be the same.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because don't you remember they did Home Alone like that? The first two. Were like,
No, you can't beat the first two. Obviously, once you start changing characters and things like this, then obviously it just loses the interest of the film, and it's just shit, to tell the truth. But yeah, when does it come out? June the 19th. So check out Toy Story 5. What is the plot about?
So I think the gang has to go against modern technology.
Oh, that's right. The lily pad. Is it lily pad?
Isn't that supposed to be like the frog pad thing?
Yeah, it's basically so it's
like,
basically going to be
okay.
exactly. So it's going to be a spin-off from that. So guys, check out June the 19th. It is going to be a banger. Right, so guys, June the 26th is going to be another great Friday. Do you know why? Because two great films are coming out. You got Jackass 5. Yeah, you know Jackass.
Yeah, Jackass.
They haven't been around. They've been around for a good while now, and obviously, like, they haven't brought out a film in a long time. So it's going to be good to see the guys all getting together and bringing out another film. The other film is Supergirl. Now, Supergirl is by DC Comics. You know Supergirl?
Yeah, isn't that supposed to be like Superman's cousin?
That's right, it is going to be, that's right. So the spin-off from it is Superman's cousin. So it is another great film, especially to be adding to the DC universe.
So the next movie is Minions and Monsters.
Hello! Do you know what? I'm looking forward to this. Minions has actually been a good film. Like, the franchise is good for kids. So this one's Minions and Monsters, yeah?
Yeah.
When's it come out?
July 1st?
That's right, yeah, July the 1st. So guys, check that one out. The plot is basically going to set back into 1920s. Now the Minions are trying to make their own sort of scary movie. And they're trying to basically create monsters, but they cause some sort of chaos and summon them instead. So it'll be a good little plot.
I want to see that movie.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Right, so another film that's coming out July the 10th is Moana. Now, obviously, guys, we've all seen the first one and the second one animated. This time it's going to be that live action. So, have you seen any of the other live action films, like Lion King and that?
Nah.
Don't get me wrong, the live action one is a good way of basically seeing from a different view. But there's something always about the animation. But I think it's just because of
the original, it's just because it's the original.
Not just that, I think it's because of the colours as well, isn't it? And obviously, because you know that it's a kids' film, it just brings more brightness to it. I think it adds like Toy Story. If they'd done that as a live action, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like as good.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it would be good to see, like I said, as a different view. But to see, obviously, as an animation, because you started it off as an animation the first time. Whereas if it was the other way around,
I could just imagine Toy Story, like
live action. A live action.
Yeah,
do you know what? It would
there's a snake in my boot.
It would be good to see, guys. You have to agree. Leave in the comments. Do you think that it should actually do Toy Story live action?
I don't think so. It would be like a pedophile thing.
How would it be like a pedophile thing? No, it'd be just basically the toys, obviously, but just in real life. So like how you're like now, you've got obviously the Buzz Lightyear and you've got Woody.
Yeah, we've got the.
But instead of it being
all of them.
we have got all of them. That's right. We have
that whole collection.
Yeah. Guys, check that one out. That's July the 10th.
And another movie is Spider-Man: A Brand New Day, which comes out.
What? It comes out July the 31st. So it's going to be a great one for the summer, guys.
There's been a lot of good ones for the summer.
No, do you know what? The last three have been good.
Yeah, like the Toy Story.
Yeah, no, Spider-Man, the franchise is a great little franchise that they've got going. This one's going to be exciting to see. Obviously, do you know the plot of it?
Yeah, it's kind of like the first one, where like
so it started
set 4 years later, but you know like Strange's spell's still gone because like.
That's right. So everyone basically has forgot who Peter Parker is as Spider-Man in New York.
It's like and he's new and stuff.
So now he's coming back anonymously as Spider-Man. So it's basically like
the first
it's
one.
It's restarting back over to the first one. So like everyone's being introduced to Spider-Man now.
Yeah, like everyone's gonna see him eventually as a hero.
Okay, so it actually is a good little plot. It's a good little twist. So guys, that is July the 31st. Again, it's going to be a great one for the summer. So guys, another film that I am waiting for this year is Insidious: The Bleeding World. Now, I love my horrors, as I said earlier. Obviously, I'll let you. Do you know what? Have you seen the first one, Insidious?
No, but is it the Pinhead guy?
No, that's Hellraiser.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
You've never seen Insidious?
No.
Do you know what? It's a great. This is going to be the 6th one to the franchise. Great horror installment. I thought the first one was brilliant. Do you know what? We might watch the first one tonight. I'll let you watch the first one. Do you know what? Now the producer that I think done it was James Wan. James Wan is a great producer for horror films. He's done a good few horror films as well in the past. So this one's going to be great. The story and the plot is basically about where another family is getting introduced into this weird and strange dimension that's bleeding into the real world. It's going to be, obviously, as I said, it's going to be a great one to the franchise. Check it out. Right, guys, another great film that's coming out, obviously, that's come out years ago, is Cliffhanger. No, I don't know if you would never see a Cliffhanger. So Cliffhanger was done by Sylvester Stallone. He was the main actor that was actually in Cliffhanger. It's basically a reboot now. So the second one was actually meant to be about him, obviously, in this one. But this time, it's got Pierce Brosnan in it. You know Pierce Brosnan?
No.
He was the 007 in GoldenEye.
No.
He was the... You just seen Mrs. Doubtfire?
No.
Where have you been, under a rock?
Yeah.
But these are two great films as well. GoldenEye and Mrs. Doubtfire. You have seen Mrs. Doubtfire.
No, I haven't. Well, tell me what's it about.
Mrs. Doubtfire, where he's... Do you know Robin Williams?
What,
Robin Williams.
the guy in
The actor.
Ghostbusters?
No, Robin Williams.
The guy in
Jumanji.
Yeah.
Yes. Right, so him and his partner, obviously they have they have 3 children. And obviously it's more of like a family's like breakup. Obviously they split apart. Now obviously the mother gets the kids as usual, and obviously she's basically looking for someone like a nanny to come in and look after the kids while she's at work. So Robin Williams obviously wants to see his kids like any other father, and he's a good dad, you have to agree. He's just an adventurous dad. So he decides basically to dress up as a nanny, sneak himself in as Mrs. Doubtfire so he could get closer to see his kids. But the story is brilliant, guys. It's a great comedy. If you haven't seen Mrs. Doubtfire, you must see this film.
Now I think I see. Yeah, I think I know.
Oh, jogging your memory now, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a great film. It's actually on at the theatres as well. If you haven't seen the theatre of it, it is good. It's great. Go and see it, guys. Right, so another great film that's coming out this year on October the 16th is Street Fighter. You know Street Fighter.
Everyone knows Street Fighter.
Right, so yeah, mate, I'm waiting for this one. This one's going to be a banger. So the story and the plot is basically about Ryu and Ken are being brought back by Chun-Li to go into a tournament. So obviously they're coming up against a conspiracy. So it's going to be interesting to see what the conspiracy is actually about as well.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this one.
Mate, do you remember, I think, when did the first one? So the first Street Fighter was with Claude Van Damme, Kylie Minogue. Have you ever seen Street Fighter? It was a bit, don't get me wrong. And Bison was the fella who was in Addams Family.
Oh, that guy, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting film to see. I've heard 50 Cent is in it, actually, as well. Right, so, guys, December the 4th is going to be a great Christmas. Now, do you remember seeing Violent Night? David Harbour? He's like a kick-ass Santa.
I think so.
The film was brilliant. I thought, do you know what? He'd done a really good film with that. So, this one's going to be the franchise, well, second to the franchise. So, again, he's obviously out to kick ass again. December the 4th, guys.
So December the 18th is also going to be a good day because Avenger Doomsday comes out.
Do you know what? I think a hell of a lot of people are waiting for this one.
I think it's been like a year.
Maybe a bit longer.
Okay. Yeah, I think it might be.
So what's this one about?
The Avengers, the Wakandans, Fantastic Four, and
X-Men. They team up
to fight Doom.
Ah, sick. That's going to actually be, it's going to be like, so it's a bit like Endgame, isn't it? Obviously, but for that universe.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
It is, isn't it? So, like, guys, that's December the 18th. Avengers, gonna be a sick one. Another great film that's coming out December the 25th. Bit of an unusual time to bring it out. I would have brought it out roughly around October, but it's Werewolf. So the film is gonna basically be about. It's set in the 13th century in England, in the countryside. Now it's going back to folklore, so obviously you can imagine what it's going to be like. And into a reality for the villagers. Then this one's going to be interesting.
I wouldn't say that I've been waiting for this one.
No, it's
I didn't really know about it.
It's a bit of an unusual time to bring it out, December the 25th as well.
December.
Yeah, Christmas Day.
Rah.
So yeah, this is going to be...
You've got to be desperate to see that on Christmas Day.
I don't know if I'm actually going to go and see it on Christmas Day, but I'll see.
Maybe later.
Don't get me wrong, I will go see it. It's a horror thriller. I like my horrors. But guys, that's going to be the movies for this year, 2026. It's an interesting year, don't you not think?
Yep, it's going to be a great year.
So guys, check them out and let us know what you think in the comments.
Peace.